Crossbow Appreciation Month, only here on Death by Bungie. 31 videos in 31 days. Yes, there will be a Crossbow Appreciation Month in 2024. Of course there will be, right? I mean, Bungie's still here, not hanging on the wall, but Bungie's still here, ready to go. And the Enforcer is ready. The Slick Black Cadillac is ready. If you're not familiar with these crossbows, Bungie Jr. If you don't know Bungie Jr., then you need to watch a lot more Death by Bungie videos now, don't you? Anyway, Crossbow Appreciation Month just around the corner. I got kind of an early start on Crossbow Appreciation Month. I got together with a bunch of crossbow enthusiasts at One-Eyed Archer, Friend of Bunjie Jim's place, and we had a great time, learned a whole bunch of stuff. One of the first crossbows we got a chance to look at had a beautiful custom walnut stock.
Yeah, if they made bows like this thing, they'd sell out of them. This is a beautiful bow.
Oh, that's smooth.
That's quiet it is.
The Vital X430 from Killer Instinct. This is a pretty exciting one that came out this year.
Not the factory scope. This is their MV36. The only other thing I changed was put some, whatever the heck they're called.
Rubber doodads.
Yeah, rubber doodads. And the level. Yep, the stock comes out. I'm more like back here. One click in. So, she's long, but shoots really good. Aluminum rail.
Aluminum rail.
X cams. This serving has, I think I've shot at least 100 times, if not more. Everything looks good. Pretty impressed for the price of it.
Probably don't have time to learn how to use your sled cocker, to be honest with you, but we'll figure it out. That goes here.
Yeah, make sure it's over that. Don't try to cock it. Because I had it on the bubble level once.
I know. I was here. I think I was here for that.
Were you?
Yeah. So is that on there? There we go. Now it's on there.
Now it is.
So I just pull back. We are on fire. That good?
Yep.
And it's in the groove. All right.
Yep.
So we just pull back like this.
That's awesome. Close your eyes.
Yeah. So I don't know what it's gonna do, if anything.
Good.
Yep.
And then that went to safe. We push this down and cock it off a little bit, and just take it off like that. Nothing wrong with that. This is the Vital X430.
Elite package. Well,
Put it on wide view because it's a very long crossbow.
I'll step back here.
But the reason they're getting the 430 out of it is the longer power stroke, and that creates a longer crossbow. The stock's adjustable too if you slide it up. Pretty sweet. AJ's custom arrows. These are nice weaves. I like the shafts. So. Reaper shafts. And we've got the proper knock here. And of course we have the
Burris 2 knock.
And with this, are we going cock vein down?
Yep.
Yeah, we are. Apparently. So let's see if I can do this. Get it under the brush. As a brush, get the vein in. I think we're good to go.
Get her all the way back.
I think so.
We will find out.
Straddling. We're gonna make sure, but we're straddling. It's got a nice balance to it. Like you can do this one hand. It's not that bad.
It's bad.
Hey kid, you ready?
Yep.
I'm
Fire in
hoping
the
to
hole.
have slowed down a little bit at this point, but we'll see how it goes. I tell you, I'll be honest with
Not
you, I
bad.
keep fighting the temptation.
Not a bad shot for me.
I held that bow.
It is,
shot.
actually, that
When I
is.
looked at
That
it, I
was a
didn't
nice
shoot it. My
fire
buddy
shot.
shot it. I'm like,
Yep. I think
little
the
bit
support
louder
off the
than
target's
I expected. It's a
louder.
little long,
A little louder than the original
but it's
Vital, but
sweet. It really is a nice
Pretty cool.
I was aiming right here, but I moved a little bit. I'm not perfect.
When I shot it, I was like here and here. So
Oh.
it's a little bit high. Well, for me anyway.
So not too bad. Pretty good.
I do the 430. Which I believe the 430 comes from a 370 grain arrow. Closest I got is 390.
A 390 grain arrow.
Yep. The old hyper.
Get where I can actually see the arrow. There you go. Sweet. Let's do it. Genevieve got a chance to run that crossbow through a chronograph.
This one's a lot lighter than I thought it would be.
Tractor trailer knife.
And they don't snap, right?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Just sort of give it a visual.
411.
With a 390.
It's kind of funny looking, but when you put it up to your shoulder, it's real comfortable. And it does not feel like it's awkward at all. It's not front heavy, really. It's very well balanced.
Got the stock all the way up there. Adjustable stock. Pretty nice.
Yep, you forget it's as long as it is.
We also got a chance to look at the original SWAT of the SWAT line from Killer Instinct. The original SWAT, Friend of Bunjie Jim, has one of the original SWATs, and we got a chance to play with that.
What
you do, fold these guys, video in that,
Yep.
fold these guys right out of your way like that.
I squared
And
her up
then
at 12
put
yards.
that on there. Come down there and grab our string, right?
The same as the X1, right?
Pretty good so far.
I shot it and saw
You just got your foot in the stirrup.
and I'm like,
Am I right so far, Jim?
Yep, that's why
It's on fire.
the boat's falling.
So we're just going to pull back and make sure we don't
Upside down with this.
between that. There we go. Oh, that's a dream there. That is just real easy. It's on safe good. Check that. Now these guys, am I right?
Yep.
Looks like something out of Star Wars or Predator movie or something like that. Wow.
Advances the cans a little, protects your cheek.
Yep.
That's cool.
And then these are the
Has a
original arrows that came with it. Killer Instinct SWAT. They're actually made by Black Eagle, I think. The original Hawk Scope.
Nice. All original.
Yep. Yeah, the package bow had a hawk.
That crossbow actually came with a Hawk scope out of the box. Can you believe that? The white vein down. Up. That's right.
You're a SWAT shooter.
I know. How am I forgetting this though? This is, you want one gun here, Jim. You know what I'm saying?
But it's pretty much the same as
Just
your
drop
other
it
gun,
in.
just bigger.
And right here where my thumb is, we're going to do a little, and then like, well, that is now down in there. And this sled is already set up. Man, that is a sweet, like that's dead on. Even I hit a bullseye at 20 yards with it the first time shooting that crossbow. That's pretty cool.
The only thing they did was go lighter, and that's when they rated it 408.
Got her there?
Where's your safety at?
Same place, tucked under there though. Thump.
357.
What did I say?
355.
You have a Middleton rig.
I belong to
Oh, yeah, it's a
club. We
Middleton
have to
sniper
qualify
trigger, too.
here, so our
Oh, and the
qualifying-
trigger. Okay.
Yeah.
First, we can either qualify
darned.
next Saturday or the 29th. But I have,
Well, let's see what we can do. We're gonna try.
Because the other guys bitching about it, we have an advantage.
We're going to do
And I said, all right, so we have to shoot
then
from
fire.
started making stuff. So I said, oh, you got some of these old laser too, so we can make them.
Oh, that
like
doesn't
this.
cock
One
bad.
10 in the front, cut 'em down,
So you
and
get
put
back
them
there,
on. It likes them.
the
better
safety
than
goes on automatically.
the
Pretty nice.
425s, better than the ones
That's
that
different.
The Dragon Claws, better than the Neeson 9mm.
All right.
Are they
And
the
we got flat knocks, so that's not going to be making too much difference. We want the
Laser 2s?
your cock
Originally,
vein
yes,
down.
I think.
Yeah.
we might? I'll give you some.
Yeah, I'd be curious because I really have
got
no
some in
idea
here, I think.
what it does.
Nice. That's right where I was aiming. That's pretty good. 20 yards, bullseye, boom. Pretty neat.
I love that color on it.
Custom dip, yeah. And the scope is a Horton scope.
Yeah, I love them.
You have trouble finding those, do you?
They're still on eBay once in a while.
The Glory Nocks, kind of a neat little design. I never saw them before. Got a chance to play around with those. That's pretty cool too. Pretty nice. Friend of Bunjie Jim's SWAT X1 also made an appearance. Yes.
Burris.
Freehand,
20 yards.
20 yards. That is crossbow perfection.
It is. Good girl.
Genevieve got a chance to shoot that crossbow. Ooh, I like that scope.
I knew you were going to say something. I was waiting.
Would have never guessed, Rich. Not really all that surprising, right?
We got a chance to see a TenPoint Flatline 460 with a loopholed scope. Loopholed scope, high end. TenPoint, high end. Pretty cool stuff. Another TenPoint makes an appearance, the TenPoint Siege 420. Nice. That sounds pretty smooth too. What a smooth shooter. Genevieve got a chance to shoot that. She also ran it through the chronograph.
428.
Wow. This crossbow actually exceeded its speed rating by 8 feet per second. That is pretty cool. And then the TenPoint 515, the fastest crossbow on the market today. 2024's TenPoint 515 makes an appearance.
I was kind of wondering actually the other day. I was wondering, I wonder if Rich is going to be there. But yeah,
There it is.
yeah.
Genevieve got a chance to shoot this crossbow. It's pretty loud. Now that's a pretty loud crossbow, but that's what you would expect from something that's shooting 515 feet per second. And the volume of these things, it's all, you know, does it really matter even if you're shooting something that fast? I'm not sure that it does. You have got to love slow motion. And we're running that crossbow through the chronograph. And let's see what happens.
485.
Blazing fast, we get 485 feet per second. Never have I shot a crossbow that shot 485 feet per second with, and this isn't with the stock arrow, this is with a heavier arrow. So we're shooting pretty fast on this thing through the chronograph. Let's try it again with a different arrow.
2, 1.
Where'd it go?
Wow, the arrow
That
broke.
was my arrow breaking in half.
Well, let me see here. It was a zombie?
Yeah, that was a custom arrow. It must have had damage and I didn't know.
This is a heavier arrow, 421 feet per second, almost 100 feet per second less than its 515 speed rating. It slows it down a little bit, but look at that arrow break on impact. Now, part of this might be the angle that we were shooting at. We're going to talk about this a little bit more during Crossbow Appreciation Month in August of 2024. You'll be watching some more of these videos, and we'll talk about targets specifically for these faster, more modern crossbows. We can stop arrows, but look what happens if we stop them. Now, part of it, again, he's shooting at an angle, it's coming down a little bit, that can affect the arrow it hits, stops abruptly, wobbles like this and breaks, that can affect that. I'm sure that played into it somehow. But look at this thing break. Part of it bounces off of that target, comes back at our shooter. Part of it goes forward up in the air over the target. This thing has just littered up Friend of Bunjie Jim's lawn pretty good now, hasn't it?
Safety first.
It said 420 again.
Oh, did it?
You said that other number was right
Yeah.
with the heavier arrow.
Yep. That's your zombies. About the fastest zombies on the earth.
Now, we've seen these real fast ones that the slow motion really likes, you know, and all that good stuff. Forget slow motion for a minute here. Do we really need a slow motion camera to enjoy crossbows? No. Let's get the original Bunjie out there and just shoot in regular slow motion.
Hey.
I just want to do real speeds on mine.
What are we doing? Just shooting through it?
Yep.
You ready?
260. Yes.
That's a record.
260 feet per second. The original Bunjie was the slowest crossbow there. And I can tell you that during Crossbow Appreciation Month, we're going to slow it down a little bit more, even with an even heavier arrow. I got a video coming on that I shot this morning. It'll be good stuff. You'll like it. Make sure you stay tuned to Death by Bunjie for those upcoming videos.
I don't have a guess for this one.
Well, it turns out actually there was one slower crossbow there, a pistol crossbow, one-eyed archer, Friend of Bunjie Jim's pistol crossbow. Genevieve got a chance to play around with it. Man, she loved that.
Cock it. Yeah. The first crossbow here that I can cock. That's pretty cool.
A Bare Desire.
And you can shoulder it.
Then I
Ready?
get a rough
Yep.
dial in. Then I just shot 3 took a picture. Shot 3, took a picture. Shot 3, took a picture. And then that was
181.
It did register.
It read it,
it. Where'd
but
it go?
181.
This looks like it's
Oh.
I mean, this is the stock.
Is it in there?
You know, I moved it up. But
penetration.
That is.
that's a crazy little thing.
Yeah, we'll take it in the shed.
I'm telling you right now.
Look at that. I think it killed a deer.
I'm selling.
Look at that.
Do you notice how much it feels similar to?
I think this is my favorite one I've tried so far. This thing is so fun. So light.
It really shows how much fun you can have in the backyard with you. Get your friends and family around and do some shooting and that sort of thing. Take a day and do that between now and the time that the crossbow hunting season. Until next time, and actually, until Crossbow Appreciation Month, all hail Bungie.